Greetings, YouTube. Turbo God has a marvelous career. He knows exactly what I'm talking about. And he successfully used Dropbox as he messaged me and said he is no longer going to be a YouTube virgin after this. So let's see how his attempt at the featured crystal ended up being. Because Lord knows he hoarded a ton of 5-star shards to make this happen. As always with Dropbox, it starts off pretty small and then gets hopefully a little bit crisper depending on how he recorded it. It's still a little blurry, but there's plenty of time left. There we go. Now all of a sudden it sharpened. Don't ask me why it does that. It just does. Sometimes it does that for like a few seconds. Other times it does it for 30 seconds. But hey, he is still adding crystals, and yet he has the regular clear picture. So, is he Taylor Swift? Is he feeling 22? Because that's how many crystals he's about to open. All right, this is going to be fantastic data. 22 5-star featured crystals, starting with crystal number 1 and Spider Ham. 1 for 1 on featured champions. I love Spider Ham. I know those of you who watch the series have heard me say that probably more than you like. I understand. But he's a fantastic champion. I got him out of the arena accidentally and ended up throwing a science gem into him and just playing around. I especially love fighting him against Dr. Doom because I just spam his special one and he dies from what's essentially Power Sting. His version of Power Sting. All right, so now we have Punisher 2099 and who knows how many SIGs he's got. Okay, so I don't know if he's going to spin all of these or pop some. As always, I have not watched this beforehand, so my first reaction is your first reaction. And Immortal Hulk. So he has opened 3 crystals and had 2 out of 3 be featured champions. That is a 66% drop rate for featured. Way better than normal. In fact, I have commentated several videos this week that had 0 featured. Colossus or Colossus, either way, that's a champion he needs because he doesn't have. It's a new champion, and that is from one of the highest meme tier champions entering last year to being maybe the best overall mutant to some people. Oh, I thought we were going to have back-to-back Spider-Hams in an opening, but instead he got Gamora. A little bit of a trophy champ given her availability or lack thereof in the basic, but are you going to use a 5-star Gamora? Probably not. All right, now a bunch of Spider-Hams. Morningstar? Sure. I really like Morningstar, and that is a new champion for you as well, Turbo God. Heck yeah. Okay, I see you. 15 left after this, too. Can he get Apocalypse in this? Netflix called and they canceled, so he had to go to Hell's Kitchen to pick up his Daredevil. This is certainly the February buffed crystal. I said when I graded this, it's still a reasonably high A, that it had a ceiling for an A+ after we saw what the buffs look like to Mole Man and Yellow Jacket, etc. And that's how this is going to be. Another Immortal Hulk. Great featured drops, but given that he already had Immortal Hulk Awakened, I think he's wanting everybody else. Unless maybe he has Immortal Abomination. Heck, maybe he has Apocalypse or Cosmic Ghost Rider, but probably not both. And Blade is a cut above the rest. He already did have him, though. Did he have him Awakened? We don't know. I guess the answer would be yes, because if he didn't, he probably would have let the screen linger. Just a guess. And Red Goblin over to White Mags, like Gamora, a little bit of trophy champ in this crystal. If it was Red Mags, the value of this crystal would be even higher. But as I've said several times in the past week or so, if they took White Mags out of the game, it would take me a long time to even notice. Because now I just feel like Red Mags is the definitive MVP of Mags. And Blade, he continues to open him. Is it a Max Sig crystal, maybe? No. Hey, wait a minute. He's only Sig 40. That means you did awaken your Blade and you just didn't show us. Well, congratulations, but I bet you are waiting for Apocalypse, right? Or Cosmic Ghost Rider, or both. And there's Cosmic Ghost Rider. Ooh, he is a rare find in this crystal. I've actually seen a lot more Apocalypse than Cosmic Ghost Riders pulled from this. I don't know why. In theory, there's no rhyme or reason. It's all just average RNG algorithm stuff, but you never know. And back-to-back Cosmic Ghost Riders? Are you serious? What? That was insane. If you're going to pull Apocalypse from the last 9, this is amongst the best featured 5-star openings I've seen submitted to this channel. And we have had, I don't know, at least 20 or 30 already commentated. And certainly way more than that waiting to be commentated. Another Spider-Ham. Okay, so you awakened him. Bro, you are getting a ton of featured champs. The best featured drop rates I've seen. If this stopped right now without these last 8, because who knows, maybe there's going to be 0 featured in the last 8, they'd be the highest featured drop rates I've ever seen. And I keep track of all this because I'm a nerd, proud nerd. And no featured champion there. We are going back to Hell's Kitchen. Another champion he just pulled at the beginning of this video, and now he has him duped. All right, 7 more. Can he get Apocalypse? Back-to-back Cosmic Ghost Riders. 2 Spider-Hams. What an opening. And Crossbones, another underrated champion who you don't have. Okay. A lot of new champions. This has been, other than maybe Apocalypse, exactly what you could have dreamt this opening to be. I don't think you're missing out on that much for not getting Red Goblin. But who knows? Maybe you'll get him in the last 6. Come back, Apocalypse. Come back. Man-Thing. Nope. Another Hell's Kitchen Daredevil. The algorithm is starting to pay you back for all those featured champs. I said when there were 8 left that it was the highest percentage I've ever seen of featured drop rates, but he's come back down a little bit to earth since then. This will be the 4th crystal open since then with 0 featured, unless he gets a featured here, and he does not. A doctor of octopus-like qualities, his PhD in arms sales. I hope I'm not the only person that got kicked out of that. Just made it up on the spot because, I'm just that quick-witted and so humble. All right, 4 left to try to get Apocalypse, and he got one of the 3 he hasn't opened yet in a Bortle. I said a Bortle. That sounds like Blake Bortles is immortal. Immortal Abomination. So congratulations. You're only missing Red Goblin and Apocalypse from the featured pool, which is amazing. And there's Terrax. Just like Yellow Jacket and Mole Man, he's going to be a champion that we reevaluate in February. All right, 2 more for Apocalypse. I still can't believe somebody finally got back-to-back Cosmic Ghost Riders. There's Apocalypse too. Oh, bro, you... Amazing. I think he said the video cut off. Maybe it was a Punisher 29.99 the last one. I don't remember what his message was. But regardless, this was an insane opening. This made me so jealous. Back-to-back Cosmic Ghost Riders for the first time ever that I've seen. And so much other luck, including, of course, Apocalypse in like that second to last crystal. Congratulations, Turbo God. Hopefully someday I will be able to take you up on your offer to visit Orlando post-pandemic, at least enough to be able to walk around and visit some theme parks. But until then, have a great one. Thanks for the crystal opening commentary submission, and congratulations on successfully submitting something to Dropbox.